As a social media manager, it is also our job to get the client details so that we can open their social media account. And it's very normal to get those password and username of that potential client or client so we can handle their social media account. It's impossible for us to grow their social media without us opening their social media account. Hi! I'm Shara Obligar. I'm a freelance social media manager working with different clients across the globe. On this video, I will show you on how I am able to get those account details of the client. Before I will discuss with you the process, I'm going to share to you some stories that I have encountered as social media manager while I am getting that account details of the clients. I have this potential client that wants to avail my services as a social media manager. That potential client is from Instagram. So I have Instagram account as a social media manager, and potential client asked me about my service in growing social media accounts of creators and businesses. Actually, we have done the discovery call. I get to know the client's business and the client get to know about me as a social media manager. I have showed my portfolio and other details that they need from me as a social media manager. And then, after the discovery call, I have sent the package and the client already chose the package. And after choosing the package, I have sent the welcome packet. Where in welcome packet, this is where the client have to sign the contract, pay the invoice. Also, this is where I send the intake form. So in intake form, I am getting the client's details. The details of the business, the competitor, the inspirational account, the branding, the engagement restriction, and also very important is the password and the username of the business. But welcome packet is incomplete because the client sent me a message. Hi Shara, I am currently completing this welcome packet, but I do have one question. Do I really need to get to you my password and my username? Is there any chance that you will use the third-party tool in handling my account so you won't have to open it? How can I trust you? There is any chance that we can use the third-party tool so that the client won't give us their account details. But as a social media manager, in growing an account, we literally need to access their account. We need to check the status. We need to check the algorithm of their account. And using third-party tool, we can't do those things, which is very vital part in growing the account. This is what I explained to potential client. Okay, potential client, what am I going to do with your account? I have many followers than your account and my account is verified compared to yours. Yes, very important to have your own account as a social media manager in social media. Those potential clients, even how you explain things to them during the discovery call, even you showed them your portfolio, your experience, the testimonial, explain to them your process, like everything. Potential client won't literally trust you because put yourself to their shoe. Someone's gonna manage my business, which is I really don't know who they are. They are from other country, and am I going to let them access my account? They are not gonna trust you even how trustable you are as a person. So what made this client trust me is my account on Instagram. I showed them my TikTok, my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube for that client to trust me. And having that account will give them some idea, okay, this social media manager is legit. She have an account and I can do some screenshot, and whenever that social media manager did something to my business, I can post it in social media, something like that. That's how I am able to get this potential client trust me as a social media manager. And that's one of the experience that I want to share with you in getting access to my client, because you might not experience that right now, but you will experience it in the future. That's why I am sharing this story to you, so you will know what you will do in case you have experienced the same thing. And right now, I will share to you how I get access for those clients, which I actually have shared in my story. So yes, it's onboarding process. So if you haven't watched my onboarding process, I have here the YouTube video where I drop down all of the details on how I onboard client and what's included on each template. So feel free to watch this video because you will also use that to onboard your client, just in case you want to imitate my process on onboarding client. And I am using welcome packet in onboarding client or getting the client's access. In welcome packet, I have the welcome message, the package details that the client availed, contract, the invoice, and the intake form. This is where the important thing is the intake form. So in intake form, I am just using the Google form where I ask client the details that I need from them, such as the details of their business, information of the business, or like the overview of the business, also the competitor list, the inspirational accounts, engagement restriction just in case, the branding, the voice of their social media, or any details that I need from them in growing their social media. Of course, the password and the username of the client. But if the client is not comfortable giving you their access or username and the password in Google form, I am using the one password, or you can also use the LastPass. It is a tool where we secure all of the details so other people can't access those passwords except for the client and me as a social media manager. And after you have the access of the client, of course, try to access it manually as soon as possible whenever the client is active, because most of the cases you need some code or authentication from the client. And once you have the client's access, you can do your own process, checking the account status, optimize it, market research, content strategy, content calendar, edit the content, and everything that you need to do as a social media manager. And if you have any question about those process that I have mentioned, feel free to comment down below all of your question, and I am so happy to answer them. Of course, we are not yet done. On this video, I will also share with you how I get those assets from the client. So from the word assets, what does it mean? The assets is the footages, the raw footage that I need from the client for me to edit the video. Since I have this monthly content calendar for them, whenever I am creating content idea, I am including the footage that I need from them. And those footage are those clips that they need to film and send it back to me. Since I have this Google Drive of each client, I am creating each Google Drive folder name under the content idea that I have created, and then copy the link and paste it inside the content idea that you have created for that client, so that the client will know where to put or upload those footage that they film, so you can edit it easily. Make sure you instruct the client what to do so that they will put it in the right folder. So that's how I process and get the access of the assets that I need from the clients easily, so that I can find it easily and edit it easily. Because again, time is the essence in handling multiple clients. That's why if you want to know how I handle my 13 clients right now, feel free to check my video here. I have created on how I organize my Notion, my Google Drive, and my Canva to handle those multiple clients. If you have any questions from me about social media management, don't be shy and comment in the comment section. Now that you know that, I have lots of videos about social media management. Check this playlist and I will see you there.